Rum bum boy, come for the
What a scene here as we welcome you. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This 10-rounder. Throughout your training career, what did you consistently feel more comfortable with? Training the shorter guy against the taller guy or the taller guy against the shorter guy?
Well, you can't teach tall. You know what? That's there or not. I love to have those kind of advantages physically. You just have to make sure that you teach them to...
Holy cow! He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape. And now he's got to be careful because he's been warned for the headbutting. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Able to cover up that gut.
Keep it going.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good block by Big Train. Oh, good exchange there. Nice block by Sullivan. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Final 10 seconds of round number one. So the round comes to its conclusion, and it's a round in which our man here, as he heads back, was really tagged pretty solid. So if you're the trainer in the corner, what's your approach?
Well, you know, that's a great question. My approach is that I have to remind him that he's on common ground. He's probably going to think he's in a place where he's never been before, but I'm going to remind him, hey, remember you got hurt in the gym? And then give him something to correct the problem. You know, tell him some technical things that he needs to hear.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Halfway through this round. Good block there by Big Train. Nice strike after catching one by Big Train. Good block by Sullivan. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Good scoring counterpunch by Sullivan. Final 10 seconds of round number two. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And round number three is underway. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Well-placed counterpunch by Big Train. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice block by Sullivan. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Big Train's confidence is built in the fact that he's unbeaten. Big Train is able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats. As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. And a smart counterpunch by Big Train. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Hands up, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. It's time. Keep moving.
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Now, this is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. 10 seconds to go in this round. Big Train's coasting his way towards a victory here. That round comes to an end, and yet another round that you got to mark down on your scorecard for him.
Yeah, the only way he loses now is if he's a glutton. You know those guys, you've seen them, Joe, they're on our crew. They stay at the table too long. They don't know when to push away from the table, you know? Well, he's got to push away from the table right now. If he does that, hey, this is in the bank.
Nice block by Big Train. Big Train's doing well sticking to a game plan on the outside. I know it's good to throw a lot of punches, but it's better to do what we're seeing out of him right now, and that's land when you throw.
Yeah, he's making everything count. He's putting everything out there for a purpose, placing punches beautifully.
dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. There it is! Sullivan's gone down. How will he recover from this? To get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Big Train's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see, because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say,
well, he did it again, so once again he gets a warning from the ref. Nice block. Well-placed counterpunch by Big Train. Sullivan's fighting this fight as if somebody glued the bottom of his shoes to the canvas, Teddy.
Somebody should check that right now. If I was in the corner, I'd call the referee over and say, hey, can you check that for me?
A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort.
Keep working the jab.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Head movement.
Well-placed counterpunch by Big Train. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy... Oh, Sullivan's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Big Train shoving his opponent there. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Oh! Sullivan stunned, and he is hurt. There he is on the inside, doing well. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Big Train just trying to push away. He wants to breathe a little. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Gets rid of that body shot.
Go side to side.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing.
Up and down, side to side.
Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Big Train's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
Good job protecting himself. Big Train shoving his opponent there. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Sullivan's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
A headshot blocked. He missed that uppercut. Parries that punch intended for the head. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting Aries...
Wow! Sullivan's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? This fight is over. Big Train's gonna have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. Big Train. He's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out. I'm
Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.
Another day, another dollar. Max squeeze $1 till it holler. Holler, you even spit. Meet me at the same place, same time tomorrow. Take the R out of brother, but I ain't trying to ball.
MP5s, Bushmasters, Chinese AKs, alleyways, shallow grim, dark murky days, slapping dominoes on the porch with it. Real managed with it, I rip it. Rip for the less fortunate. Me a meth merchant. I call him meth merchant cause he dope. We in his burger and we stoked. They say it ain't no future in our hope. No life in our breath, scared to die, but quick to take a death.
Little Johnny on the block, about to with his body in the drop. Damn, hot, off top, on everything got. And if I look sober, that means I'm probably